This morning I have to take my car in because I believe it's going to need balancing my front tires because it shakes when it gets to be about 60 miles an hour. My friend Sam, who owns a little auto body place in town, I called him, he said, yeah, I can fix it. So that's where I'm headed. And I'm going to ride my bike back and then get back to work. All right, Sam's gonna look at it, and I am gonna ride home. I'm kicking myself because I forgot to turn on the microphone. Take two. I took my car in, it's in the shop, it's going to get its wheels balanced, and I was thinking about it on the bike ride back home that our lives also have to try to stay somewhat balanced. We're never going to be balanced completely, but as they say, all work, no play, or all play, no work. We got to find that equilibrium somehow, somewhat, a little bit. So what do we do for a balance? From work, from everyday life, we go on vacation. And we see on television, we hear on the radio, we talk to travel agents, and they have these great packages always to go to sun and sand locations. The world isn't made up of totally sun and sand, beaches, resorts, and that. Granted, it's a great place to go and hang out, but I'm going to suggest to you a mix, a different kind of trip that includes hanging out on the beach, but also includes sightseeing, culture, and some fun activities. And that is to go on a Mexico road trip. Yeah, I've been all over Mexico on road trips like this. In fact, I've been on this road trip. It's gonna be a really fun trip. And it begins in the city of Guadalajara. Guadalajara happens to be the second largest city in all of Mexico. And so you're going to fly into Guadalajara. Now Guadalajara is easy to get to. A lot of different places, they fly directly to that city since it's so big. Pick you up at the airport, and then we're going to tour Guadalajara. We're going to go to this really cool town next door called Tlaquepaque, which is an artist town, got some great shops, and it has the world's largest cantina. So we'll hang out there. And also nearby Guadalajara is the town of Tequila. Jose Cuervo has distilleries there, other companies have distilleries there, and of course, taste testing. Yeah. Then we're also going to go and see the area where the largest lake in Mexico is, which is kind of cool, called Lake Chapala. From there, we're going to check out, we're going to head north to another state, the state of Aguascalientes, and the city of Aguascalientes. These cities on this tour are really easy because the state and the city are the same names for a lot of them. And once we check that out, then we're going to keep going north to another state called Zacatecas. And of course, you guessed it, the city of Zacatecas. Now, this city is really fantastic. If you have been to Spain, to some of those colonial cities there, think of those old buildings, that's exactly what Zacatecas is like, okay? It's a colonial city like that. You should see these buildings at night. They have the lights that like shine upward. It's really beautiful. I know you're gonna take photos and put them on Facebook and send them back to your friends. It's a really cool place. Now, there's also a lot of things to see and do in that area. There's the largest mask museum, which is really cool. There's a big museum with religious art. Also, there's a mine, like a silver, gold, copper mine that we're gonna go into. You gotta take a train to get in there, and we're gonna tour that. But here's the cool part about this mine. There's a nightclub inside. And so where else are you gonna go to a nightclub that's underground in an old silver mine? So that'll be cool. Then we're also going to go to this other town that's nearby, and don't ask me why. I have no idea whose idea this was, but there's a replica of the Ford Theater from, Washington, D.C., the one where Lincoln was, and it's there. Yeah, so we're gonna go see that. Why not? There's archaeological ruins nearby that we'll take a look at. And then we're gonna check out, we're gonna head to another state, the state of Durango, and we're gonna go to the city of Durango. You're following along, right? Getting the idea? State. Okay. In Durango, there's a great museum. It's all about Poncho Villa, the revolutionary in Mexico. You know, the guy with the big mustache and that. Great museum, been there, done that. It's really fun. Also in that area, this is where Westerns were filmed. All right, some of the major stars that you see in the Westerns on television, the old Western television, they were filmed in Durango. In fact, there's a statue of John Wayne there, so you can get your picture with John Wayne down there. Then we're going to head even further west. In fact, we're going as far west as we can to the Pacific coast. And to do that, we've got to go over the Sierra Madre Occidental mountains. And so to do that, they blasted like tunnel after tunnel after tunnel after tunnel, and bridges and bridges and bridges. There's a whole slew of them. The scenery is fantastic. In fact, at one point, we're going to go over the largest, tallest suspension bridge in the entire world. It's called El Baluarte. Cool. We'll stop, we'll get pictures, all that fun stuff. You can get the selfies, yeah, look at me, man, with the bridge in the background. And then we're going to end up on the coast in a city you've probably heard of called Mazatlan. It's a resort city. You stay in a nice hotel, pools, on the beach, and there you can veg out. You can just relax, tropical, warm Mexico sun, spend a couple days there, just kind of recharging your batteries, relaxing, getting your mindset, all right, for being ready to go back to the real world. And that's what I suggest to you, is a Mexico road trip. You see culture, you see 5 different Mexico states, you get to have some fun like Tequila, going to the mine, things like that, over the tallest bridge in the world, those kind of things, and yet you get to hang out on the beach. It's not on our website yet, it will be shortly. All right, what is this? Today is, I don't know what day it is. It's August of 2017, 10th, 11th. So, give me another 2 weeks or so, we'll have that up. If you like this video, then click a thumbs up. And if you want to stay informed as to other videos that come out, which I do every week, then click subscribe and stay informed. Sometimes I go on these trips, and so we might be hanging out together. That's cool too. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video next week, and we'll catch you later. Or as they say in Spanish, hasta luego.